You'd think they'd put something there. I would put something there. I would have hidden ammo and supplies in so many bastard places in this game. You would just not believe the kinds of places I would hide shit if I were on the development team. I would have the player all paranoid, looking every goddamn where. And this motherfucker is camping right next to the fucking ladder, like an asshole. But he's gonna learn his lesson. Take some hauls, motherfucker. At least this one isn't camping around the fucking camera angle change. Oh wait. Watch, he will be. He's gonna be right fucking there. That's why I'm not running. Oh. Oh, it was just one fucking loser ass licker then, just sitting there by the fucking ladder in case you went up that way. That does sound like something I'd do. It's like, ha, you thought you were gonna get through here? Fuck you. Let's see. Crank. You know, I might as well drop those other two. I thought I was going to be able to do it in one fucking pass, but apparently not. Anyways, solving this next puzzle, well, this puzzle we're working on now will net us the other half of the blue thingy, which we can combine into a bigger blue thingy, which we can use to get the fuck out of the police station. Unfortunately, it will lead us deeper underground and into even greater horrors to confront, so I'm not sure what the advantage is, but whatever. The game says we should do it, so that's what we're gonna fucking do. And if I'm going with those inventory spaces open, I might as well bring my bow arrows along, because fuck knows what happens. There is a boss encounter coming up, though it is pretty sad, actually. What's coming up is kind of... If you have the machine gun with you, which is what I did the last time I played as Claire, I think, the upcoming boss fight is the saddest fight ever. All you have to do is just fucking sit there and just blaze away at it with the machine gun, and it dies so fast. Does it even die fast? No, I don't think it even dies fast. I think it just like sits there absorbing bullets and there's not a damn thing it can do about it. All you have to do is just stand there and hold down the R1 and A. And you win. You win forever. Leon's exit of the police station has a better boss fight though. It's an actual boss fight. It's actually... Once we get to it, it'll actually look somewhat reminiscent of Nemesis. Minus the wrist wang and the Brad dying and shit. And the running, because you can't just... Can you escape? I think you can escape from the encounter, actually. I think you don't even have to fight his ass. I think it's actually advantageous if you don't. Because I don't think you get anything for defeating him. Other than, you know, a shitload of herbs lost from your inventory. Yep. This game and its fucking cranks. It's a square hole. So where did the crank go? What the fuck did she do with the crank? Did the hole eat the crank? Did Claire do something else with it? What? And here there is a hole for a golden crank cog thingy. It's a zombie! And I think Leon actually jumps down that. Perhaps. I'm not sure. I know Leon jumps down a vent sometime in his game. Like a really fucking huge vent, too. Like, he goes down several stories through it. And then they developed an entire game based around it. Based around him jumping out of windows and shit. Leon the Badass. Makes Wesker look like a fucking Girl Scout. Leon the Badass. And I've been wanting to play Resident Evil 4. I really have. But my dad hates PS2 games. It hates PlayStation games even more. Because it freaks out the second PlayStation games. And it's the PlayStation games themselves. I don't know if it's the actual PlayStation. Because I tried it on the PlayStation 2. And it freaked out. Just the same as it did with a normal PlayStation. Got a cold sore. Ow. Anyways. It doesn't like them. It doesn't like PlayStation 2 games at all. I mean, it'll record, like, for a while, but then, you know, it starts dropping frames and freaking out on me. Nothing that way. Take one last look at the police station lobby, folks. This is the last we're going to be seeing it until we're playing as Leon. There is no more. There is no more PlayStation. Actually, there is one thing I wanted to do, and that's check out the outside. Although, I don't know if I sounded like a zombie for a second. I don't know if I should, because it's going to waste ammo, but I think there's at least a first aid spray out there. So, I'm going to check out the exterior now that I have a decent array of weapons. And I'm going to switch to the bowgun, because that will kill the zombies very quickly, and it's pretty much useless against anything larger. Oh yeah. We're going to have like 30 saves by the time we're done playing as Claire. I will use up every one of these fucking ink ribbons. Those of you who've seen me play a Resident Evil game, you know what I'm talking about. I know it affects ranking, but fuck ranking. I don't really care about it. I'd rather not have to play through the same part of the game 15 billion times. Especially since I'm recording, and although I do have a significant... I do have a much larger... amount of time with which I can play the game and, you know, just sort of take my time. Woo! Ponytail physics! It's alive! Do you like ponytails? And if not, what the fuck is wrong with you? Nice. Oh, hey, there. Fuck. There isn't shit out here. Sorry. What did you say? Fuck you too. Bushes. We have to check the bushes. Check the bodies of the dead. Claire won't do that because she's an idiot. Although anything they have is probably covered with infectious goo, so I can understand her not wanting to look through it. And in the DualShock version, this area is actually different, I believe. I need to get my hands on the DualShock version, because it is quite different. Oh, there we go. Guess not. Hey! Hey, have you guys seen somebody in a blue halter top? You know, maybe she's like running around with a mercenary, and there was this guy in a yellow sort of Kevlar vest. Has anybody seen him? No? What about this really big guy wearing leather? He's got like a rocket launcher. Has anybody spotted that guy? No? There's like this Russian with white hair, kind of shifty looking. Anybody notice him? Oh, okay. You guys take it easy. I didn't know that was there. Of course, I never really looked for it, but... It never entered my mind to walk around that area.